Right, and ladles and jelly spoons, Pat here from Britain's first and only airborne subterranean studio. Keith's faffing with his brew as usual. Yeah, you know, Pat, tea plants can live for over 100 years. Yes, it's the older ones that produce the most complex flavours. Well, fascinating as always. Speaking of things that aged well, Onimusha 3 Demon Siege, released April 2004 for PlayStation 2. Now, this action-adventure hack and slasher had samurai Samanosuke bouncing between feudal Japan and modern Paris. Bit like a temporal pinball. Ah, time travel. It makes me think of my grandmother's shortbread recipe. Timeless. Now, the plot. Demon Lord Nobunaga's got his knickers in a twist about world domination, and our hero gets zapped to 2004 Paris and swaps places with French copper Jacques Black, voiced and motion captured by Jean Reno, no less. Two fish, different ponds, same demon problem. Combat with your standard sword swinging, soul absorption affair, elemental weapons, upgradable kits, the works. Critics love the improved controls and visuals, and players love chopping up demons, so you know everyone's happy. You know what else has excellent posture despite unusual proportions? Badgers. They walk with a distinctive rolling gant due to their short legs and broad bodies. Surprisingly agile swimmers too. Right, moving on. Now then, according to Capcom's own figures, Onimusha 3 shifted 1.52 million copies worldwide by June of 2016. That's not too shabby for a series they kept claiming were finished. Rather like my own attempts at retirement. Keith tried retiring in 1987, 1994 and 2003. We stopped counting after that. The point is that 1.52 million punters wanted to swing swords in both feudal Japan and modern day France. You can't argue with those numbers. Speaking in numbers, if you're enjoying these facts, please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button. We've got more gaming nostalgia than you can shake a demon slaying katana at. Onimusha 3 were the first gaming series to let you use analog sticks for movement. Here's the clever bit. They kept the D-pad controls too, you know, so the old school purists could stick with digital movement, whilst newcomers got proper analog freedom. You know, analog and digital living in harmony, a bit like having both loose leaf and bags in the tea caddy. More importantly, we're first Onimusha to ditch pre-rendered backgrounds for real-time 3D environments. Proper freedom of movement, better camera angles, more dynamic combat. The technical leap were massive. Yeah, and here's something special. The intro sequence and Samanosuke's sword combat were motion captured and choreographed by Hong Kong action legend Donnie Yen. That's right, Donnie bloody Yen. Man knows his way around a fight scene, and it shows. Every sword swing had proper martial arts weight behind it. Alright Pat, still banging on about old games to anyone who'll listen? Oh, lad everyone, he's here for our final fact, which is proper mental. Mental how? Like your haircut in the 90s mental, or actually interesting mental? Now Capcom spent years telling everyone that Onimusha 3 was the grand finale. Series done, story complete, thanks for playing. Even marketing said final chapter, but the ending did show Toyotomi Hideyoshi setting up the next big bad, didn't it? And something about stealing Samanosuke's gauntlet. Exactly. 2 years later, 2006, out comes Onimusha Dawn of Dreams. Hideyoshi's the main villain, just like the previous game hinted. No surprises what game we'll be covering next week then. Yes, classic Capcom. This is definitely the end until we need more money. Like when they said Street Fighter 2 were finished and then released Super Turbo Championship Edition. Careful! Too much talk of fighting games and he will appear. Who's he?
Hey guys, do you need my help with this one?
Oh, him. So, there you have it, ladles and jelly spoons. Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. Good sales, technical innovation and a final ending that wasn't particularly final. But before we sign off, have any of you lot actually played this one? Did we miss any brilliant facts about demon slaying across time zones? Drop your stories in the comments. And if you enjoyed our little chat, do subscribe. We've got more gaming history brewing than tea in my kitchen. Yeah, right then, I'm back to my pint, Keith's back to his leaves, and our lad's back to whatever's hiding in his pocket. Well, it was my Nintendo Switch, but I don't know what happened to it.
Come on, Sub-Zero, kick it, kick it, kick it! Oh, this game's rubbish!
No, until next time, ladles and jelly spoons.